Dooby doo, dooby doo, dooby doo doo, dooby doo. Hi, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Dooby doo, dooby doo, dooby doo doo. That's so you can see. Oh, my antlers. Hi. Da ba doo da doo da. Do da bee ba 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 bee ba bee bee. Who wants some tea? Hi, welcome. Good morning. Tea for you. Tea for you. Hello, Miss K. Hi, YouTube. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Tina. I hope you're having a winter wonderland of a day. I have all the doors open. We're having a hot, again, well, it's not hot. It's not cold. It's not winter. It's 70 today, 70-ish. Oh, 50. Tina, I bet you're wearing a sweater weather, or a cardigan maybe. Oh, not me. This is like a thin pullover. I mean, I was fine until we went live, and now I got the, excuse me. Okay. Hey, I do too. My favorite thing about this pair is that it has ears. Like, yeah, like, okay. Thank you so much, Kay. Welcome, day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas. This will be part 1 of tuna. Tuna? I'm having an odd day. We will have part 1 today, and we will see part 2 tomorrow, because so much of what we're doing has to go overnight. So here we go, part 1. Green gummy vitamins. No, I haven't, Tina. What are they? I like a vitamin. I just took mine because I had some lunch. I'm getting started a little late. Pardon me. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if it's the weather or the full moon, but the pets are just crazy. And it's possible I have a mouse in the house. It's cold overnight. Our overnights get to high 30s, low 40s, but our daytime just doesn't. It just greens. Ooh, greens. Sounds good. Hey, welcome in, YouTube. Yes, I like Fortnite. And I saw the thing about the TikTok. YouTube's asking about Fortnite. I saw the thing about if you bought in-game purchases, you might get a refund. All right, everybody, let's jump into this. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Boots. Welcome in. What we're doing is we're doing 2 things. And that's why part 1 today, part 2 tomorrow. Why we're doing part 1 and 2 is because the gingerbread dough needs every recipe I looked at. I haven't done homemade gingerbread in probably 10 years, since my son was really little. So I'm seeing the kits. This all spurs from seeing the kits, and you can make your own. And it's very basic. It just needs to rest overnight. You can add molasses if you want or not. The molasses gives it a very bold, tangy flavor. And I don't know that many of us in our everyday years worth of food ever really have molasses. Old time flavors like molasses and horehound just aren't so common anymore. So here's the thing. If you want to make your own gingerbread, because you need a craft for your littles, your seniors, your class, your club, because up in the club, we're all fam. Here's the thing. It's so easy. We're going to get started with that. And we are going to make banana jam. We actually call it monkey butter. Did you know you can jam bananas? Do you have any old funky looking bananas? This is what we're going to do with it. We're going to start with the banana jam, and then we're going to put it into the crock pot and get it started. And here's the thing. It has to go slow and low. Let's everything bind together. Oh, you know what? We're going to start cooking. It is time just like Mr. Rogers puts on his cardigan to put on our apron. Stand by. Just get that over the antlers. And now if you want to make a homemade 12 days of Christmas, we're on day 4. This is a part 1 and a part 2. If you want to make a homemade gift, this is the thing to do. And you can find bananas anywhere. Basically, you could jam and water bath can just about any fruit, any, and everybody's got a big pot, right? You don't have to have the fancy canner pans. You can just have a big pot that will put your jam underneath the water. As long as you have about an inch or 2 over the lid, you can make it. Let me show you the size jars we're going to use. Really super duper recommend finishing your jam in the 8-ounce jar. This plastic is like so hard. Hold on. Let me know in the comments, are you doing any homemade jams, homemade gifts? We're going to do a taste test today of the pickles we made on day 3. This is how they turned out. This is a simple refrigerator pickle. This is ready. This is ready to eat, or it's ready to gift. If you want to make these long-term shelf stable, just simply water bath can them. And I'll say it one more time. You do not have to have the big fancy canner, as long as you have a pot that when you put this, and remember, you always put something on the bottom of the pot, like a plate, and then your jar on top of the plate, or maybe you have a wire rim rack that can fit in the bottom. Hi, everybody. Let me know if the dog is being a hassle. I really think I got a mouse in the house. Water bath can, 15, well, check. You have to Google this one. If you have high elevation, Tina, I know you're in Colorado, the timing might be different, but in Arizona, it's 15 minutes at 15 pounds of pressure. Boop, boop, 15 minutes. Boiling water, not when you put it in there. Once it starts to, you just had pickles. Once you get this water boiling, really rolling, boiling, then you count it 15 minutes. We'll taste those in a moment. Let's get our jam started. I wanted to show you, this is an 8-ounce jar. That's what they're going to finish in tomorrow, because let's get started making what my family calls monkey butter. And it's how we reuse. Oh, look, you guys, I can't do another banana bread. Can't do another banana chips, dehydrated bananas. I'm bananaed out. TikTok, I'm sending you all a hi and a wave. Welcome in. Hello, Rays. Bye, Torello. Thanks for joining in. Okay, I have my crock pot. If you don't have a crock pot, it's okay. Just use your big pan on the stove and do it really slow and low. Now, all of these bananas are going to go in here. And for a moment there, I had thought, oh, let me just peel them all for you. And I thought, well, where's the fun? Where's the fun? Let me check the chat one more time. And look, the whole thing, even if it's got a schmutz like that, it might not be pretty to eat, but it can go right into there. Did you see that? Right in. Let me check the comments. Is anybody, I would love to know who is making homemade Christmas gifts. Thank you so much, Rays. I'm glad you like them. Now, the basics of monkey. Hi, Laura. How are you? We're having part 1 and 2. Today is part 1. I don't see any way to get around doing a part 2 because the gingerbread, every recipe I looked for has to chill. Rays, thanks for asking. We're making what my family calls monkey butter, and it is a banana jam. And you start it slow and low and do it in a crock pot. And then once it's cooked down, you can it the next day. You can water bath can it. That's what that whole diatribe. And see how on the outside the banana is not pretty anymore, but inside, oh, and it smells so, it still looks good. I have 5 in here. I want to do one more. If anybody's thinking, well, what about pectin? Just use lemon juice. It's natural. I'm going to put one more banana in here. Ooh, okay. We're making monkey butter, otherwise known as banana jam. Yes, 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 Tarayo. I don't know if it's Taralo or Tarayo. Hi, TikTok, just so you know, over here we've got the YouTubes joining in. They're right there. Hi, YouTube. Over there is the TikToks. We just do it all together. We're making monkey butter jam. You can use, it's monkey butter. Tarayo, tarayo. Oh, Rays. It is so delicious. Now you can put it on top of a cupcake. Put it, if you're making a bagel in the morning and you toasted it and you put your cream cheese down, put a scoop of monkey butter. Hi, Christy. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. Thank you for joining today. Okay, here's where there's always great grace when you're making a jam, and especially something like monkey butter. The actual recipe from grandma from Texas from back in the 50s called for a can of crushed pineapple. I don't know when. I never have that in the house, and I'm not going to town. So what I do have is I have mixed fruit. Guess what? It's pineapple, strawberries, peaches, and mango. And guess what? It's going in. Ready, set. Can you see? Look. Boop. And don't even worry about it being a brick. It's all going into the crock pot. Now, here's what makes it so good. Does anybody like sweetened coconut? Anybody? I do. I do. Has anybody tried the infamous Tom Cruise Christmas coconut cake? Have you tried it? Somebody's Mimi is in here. Oh, Mimi, I bet you know, if you're a Mimi from the South, I bet you know about making monkey butter. Okay, oh, it's not even open. Well, that's not our lucky. I gotta get the scissors. Where's that knife I had? Monkey butter. I'm gonna grab the scissors. Got them. I thought I had everything out that I needed. Well, okay, we wanna do, here's where we actually wanna follow the recipe. I have, hi Julian, welcome in. The texture of the flake is all gonna, ooh, Laura, this might be one to think about because these do, oh my dude. Oh, it smells good. These do soften and melt down, but you'll still have a little bit of that, like you'll be able to feel it. So, who misplaced the measuring cup? Who did that? Was it me? It might have been. Okay, in our monkey butter jam, we want to put, now the recipe calls for 2 cups of sugar, but I think that's a lot. I usually put like a cup and a skosh. And then it called for 1 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. I don't have it. I threw in the rest of my like tropical flavored fruit. And now it wants 1 cup of coconut flake, but I really like it and I'm the one making it. So I'm going to put a full cup of coconut flake goes in. Now it's asking for that 2 cups of sugar, but I'm here to tell you, I think that's a lot of sugar. So I'm going to go 1 cup and like a skosh, like maybe a half. I have a thought on the amount of sugar that's in our food. Yeah. Thank you, Rays. We got to keep it diabetes friendly. So I live in the United States, and I have a theory that our palates are trained to very salty, very sweet food because how the food is processed. But that if you could stop that for like a month and just eat more natural food, things would taste so much sweeter. So I don't like to add a lot of sugar. So the recipe said 2 cups. I am going to do 1.5 cups. Here's the thing. Once it starts cooking down, I'll give it a taste. If I need to add more sugar, I will. Okay. Monkey butter, 5 medium bananas, a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. I didn't have it, so I put my frozen pineapple in there. Said 2 cups of sugar. I think that's too much. I put 1.5. Now, here is where we are going to put in our fresh lemon juice because it acts as pectin. So 1 fresh lemon. And this is why, my friends, we are doing part 1 today, part 2 tomorrow. And that is, hi, Rosemary. That is that we need to let this simmer down slow and low, baby. Let's squeeze. Can you see what I'm doing? Let's squeeze it in. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Here, 1, 2, 3. All right. I love to watch Chef Kevmo on TikTok. And he was showing me how he uses his tongs, his long tongs, to squeeze his limes and lemons. Like, why get one more tool? The tongs do all the work. Friends, I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. And I want to make the announcement. Mine looks a little different because I did not use the 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. Okay. Screenshot it. It looks a little funky now. You can add lime juice if you don't have a lemon. I'm just taking a look. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Now, I'm going to stir it a little bit. And then go set it in the crock pot and turn it on. Tomorrow, when we come on live, I am going to show you how this finished and show you how to water bath can it. I feel so passionate about water bath canning. It's so simple. It can make shelf-stable food. When you do farm to table cooking, you can process everything from your garden and keep it fresh on the shelf for longer. Okay, this is a big old mishmash. This may turn out slightly different than other recipes because when I threw in my frozen, there's strawberries and the red. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. I have a good old-fashioned handy-dandy crock pot. If you have a weak stomach, don't look. I use mine all the time, and there used to be a Dawn dish detergent commercial about how to get the burn out of it, and I'm like, no. I think it adds to it. I'm plugging it in, and I'm setting it to low, and I expect this. Hi, Rays. Yeah, it is. She's not cute yet, but oh, if only you could smell it. It smells so good. It's fresh and sweet and fruity. Lid is going on. Time is in Arizona just about 2 o'clock. This will go, oh, I was about to pull out my fingers for like about 6 to 8 hours. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so just before bed, I should be turning this down to warm. And if it's completely cooked, done, real like jammy, like syrupy, I will turn it off and just let it cool overnight. And then tomorrow we'll get it ready. My friends, if you haven't done any, like you have your service people, right? Your post who comes by your house. I've got a mail lady, so I got to make a gift for her. And then my bug guy, got to make a gift for him. He's going to come spray the house tomorrow, and he better couch that mouse. Then who cuts your hair? Your school bus driver, the UPS guy. I live out on the dirt road. I mean, he's just a saint. Here's the thing. If you haven't made a homemade gift yet, if you are thinking, what do I get somebody? How about this? If you are really pressed financially, but you want to make a gift, a homemade gift from the heart just feels so good and tastes good. And you can, my friend, you can do this. It's fun and it's easy. Hi, Tarayo. Welcome back. And here's another thought. I just want to let you know, if you don't have the crock pot, don't worry. Use a big pot. Use your big soup pot, your big stock pot, and just cook these fruits slow and low. Don't burn it. Don't rush it. Slow and low. And then we'll finish it tomorrow. This is the beginning of beautiful monkey butter. Monkey butter. Now, something to know, sometimes grandma puts spice rum in hers and it gives it a tangy, spicy flavor. Hi, Tina. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, part 1 of 1 is over. We have started our monkey butter. YouTube, I will, when we finish our live, I will come back and put the recipe in the description for you. TikTok, it's me. I have never figured out how to go back and put it in the description. So I apologize for that. I'm going to say it. If you want to grab something to write it down, I will say it one more time. You can call this banana jam. My family has called it monkey butter forever. You start with about 5 medium-sized bananas that are about to turn like really, really ripe, almost to the point of overripe. If you started this with the slightly green bananas, you're going to have slightly green tasting jam and the heat will intensify it, and I wouldn't do it. I would very ripe to almost overripe bananas, 1 can 20-ounce of crushed pineapple, and then just go with the flow. Go with the flow. If you don't have crushed pineapple, I didn't, and I'm not going to town. So I just used the frozen pineapple that was like a mixed fruit bag I had in the freezer. Okay, because it's monkey butter. It's not specific. The recipe calls for 2 cups of sugar. And if you ask me, that's a lot. I put in 1, and just plain old. I put in 1 1/2 cup of sugar. If I need to add some sweetness, I can do it before I can it. I want less is more here. You can always add more sugar. You can't take it out. Now, the next thing is the coconut flake. And I remember Laura was saying she's not really a big fan of it. Then don't put it in. No worries. No worries. It's monkey butter. The next is at least 1/2 cup of a sweetened coconut flake. And honestly, I think I put a full cup in because I really like it. And I really want that Tom Cruise Christmas coconut cake. I see everybody eating it and I want it too. So now that is monkey butter recipe. What you do is, oh, sorry, I almost forgot one thing. 1 tablespoon lemon juice or lime juice. Fresh is best. It will act as your natural pectin to make it thick and jammy. I don't know the science on that. I just know it works. You can use the brand Sure Gel, SUREJELL, Sure Gel. It's like $5 for a little packet of pectin. I wanted it natural. Okay, lady. Monkey butter. If you like banana flavorings, you will like monkey butter. And the uses are over ice cream, over pancakes, on toast, on your bagel, as a dip, like pretzels and monkey butter dip. Good. I find that most people don't realize you can can banana. You can jam a banana. I mean, I guess it's not popular. Now what we're going to move on to, and this is really the star of the show, gingerbread. Gingerbread cookie, gingerbread house. My son was little, and one time we made a gingerbread house, and he's not really into it. The next time we did it, we just did what he wanted. We hand cut out submarines and tanks, airplanes and an aircraft carrier, and then set up a little like hand painted box to look like the ocean. And I haven't made this I'm going to easily say a decade. A decade. So let's get started. And here, hi, Feasible Chaos. Hi, Nikki baby. How are you? Welcome in. Hey, Perky. Here. I think sometimes that there is a beautiful memory making moment. Whoa, say that 5 times fast. There is a beautiful memory making moment when you have a holiday tradition, whether it's Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, Festivus, and you put together a gingerbread house. It's just fun to glue it all together using frosting, decorating it with whatever you find. You can buy a kit in the store, whether you get it at the Walmarts, wherever you buy stuff at. Whatever that product is in that kit, it's not fresh. I know it's not meant to be ingested. You're not supposed to eat it, but what if you started the process of the memory making and the fun by getting everybody into the kitchen and starting with flour? Here we go. We're going to put 3 cups of flour. I got to grab a spoon. Please remember when you are measuring out your flour that you don't want to scoop it like this because it packs it down and you'll actually have more flour than you realize. So I am just going to do this 3 times. I must have looked at a dozen recipes. Some said sift it, some said didn't care, but all of them, let's have a sip of tea. All of them said to refrigerate it a minimum of 4 hours, minimum of 8 hours, overnight. And that's why I thought, my friends, yes, Feasible Chaos, I am making gingerbread so that we can design our own, whether they're gingerbread men, cookies, whatever we want to design it in. Tomorrow on the live, we will. And this is why we're doing it part 1 and part 2. Part 1, part 2 is because I haven't done it in a long time. I must have looked at a dozen recipes. Not one of them skipped chilling the dough. That many reasons why, but here we go. 1 cup. And something else to know, half of them said to sift them, half of them did it. So here we go. It's so easy. Sift your flour. That's 1 cup. The recipe for our simple, and I got this off of the McCormick website. McCormick is a spice company, and we're going to use 3 simple spices: ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So I got the recipe I chose was off of McCormickSpice.com. Oh, is it McCormick's? It was McCormick Spice. And they didn't have 25 ingredients. They had the least amount of ingredients and the least amount of steps. I went with them, but they too said, chill it. So let's go. Cup number 2. How fun would it be if you had your family, your friends? Are you doing, you know how they do Friendsgiving? Feasible. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. You know how they do Friendsgiving? You could do Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah giving, Festivus for the rest of us, and just go ahead and get together and make the cookies at the start of the party. Put that to chill, have a meal, zippity-doo-dah, and then get this out of the freezer and start to assemble and bake your cookies. Okay, here's our recipes. 3 cups flour. Oh, you know what's weird? Oh, it asks for brown sugar. 3/4 cup brown sugar. You already know. Yeah. Something to know about this is that we are going to, I think there was spice in my left over in this. For a moment there. Why I think I have the mouse in the house is because it's cold at night, and I'm going to sift this one more time. I think I saw a piece of spice, like a leftover piece of oregano, because the dog and the cat were both going nuts around the far corner of the house, and they couldn't leave like the couch area alone, and it's right by a window. I think I think the exterminator needs to come in and spray the inside of the house tomorrow. Yeah, it is. It's like a little piece of. Okay. Done. We need to mix all of our dry ingredients, and then we are going to use the beaters, and we will cream our butter and our brown sugar together here. By the way, my brown sugar, I've heard it so many times. The way to keep brown sugar from becoming a dry, hard rock is either storing it in a container that has a slice of bread in it, or keep it near an apple. The bread, what? Feasible? Oh, sometimes it's the eye, isn't it? Or the ear. Good point, feasible. Okay, here we go. So in here goes our spices and 2 teaspoons ginger. That's the nutmeg. Ginger. I have powdered ginger. We're going to do 2 teaspoons. Teaspoon. 1. Teaspoon. 2. When you go ahead, wait, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Do I have that out? Cinnamon. Okay, so for any mom who is homeschooling right now, can you see how fun of a math lesson this is? Hi, Lady D. We're doing homemade gingerbread. We need 1 teaspoon baking soda. So I homeschooled for a time, and this would be a really fun way to do a math. Nice, feasible. This is a fun math lesson. All the different measurements. We've done teaspoon, cup. Now we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Lady D, this is a process, and today is part 1. Tomorrow is part 2, because I bet you can attest to the truth that when making homemade gingerbread, you need to let it chill, whether it's overnight, 8 hours, 4 hours. That is why we're having part 1 today. We got the monkey butter. It's right there in the crock pot cooking. Tomorrow on our live, we will pull it, can it. I'll show you the water bath and then the finished product. It's going to be so good. And then tomorrow we will pull this from the refrigerator and begin to roll it out and cut it into the shapes you want. Let me know right now in the chat what shapes you want to see. The last thing that needs to go in here. Oh, I think I've already mentioned it. I want to mention it one more time. The molasses ingredient. I think traditional gingerbread contains molasses. It asks for a 1/2 cup. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm going to go ahead and stir this and incorporate it together. Use your spoon, use your fork, oh, that smell. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's spicy good. Okay. Now, make sure I have all of my dry ingredients, and then we will whip our molasses because, oh yes, you're right, Feasible Chaos. You can't go wrong with nutmeg. I hope you enjoy the YouTube channel called Townsend's. Townsend's here on YouTube is amazing. They always use nutmeg. Let me get the sugar. All right, so in here, we're gonna need our butter. It's still pretty rocky, friends. One of these centuries, yeah, Townsend's, Townsend, apostrophe Townsend, and it's a family. They live in Illinois or Indiana, somewhere where they specialize in like 1800 recreation of living. And the entire YouTube channel, which is huge now, started out because Mr. Townsend makes and sells imports and sells 18th century crockery. And so he started YouTube making recipes from the 18th century. And when he's talking, he's got the crockery, right? And the next thing you know, it just blew up. And almost every recipe that he finds is got nutmeg in it. This is going to be a spicy moment here. My brown sugar isn't really cooperating. But here we go. Onward, my friends. Onward. It's like pebbles. Okay. It's like pebbles. Well, you live and you learn. And let me see if I can get the stuff off the bottom. Look at this is what it looks like. You have some old crockery. Hi guys, welcome in. Thanks for joining. We are merrily moving along here with making gingerbread. This is not gonna do. This is my brown sugar. Back, back, back. The butter. Who forgot to take the butter out and soften it? This person. This person. Let me grab it. We'll just zap it in a microwave and then we're gonna give it a good blitz. And here I've got, that was a dog. Hi, Sean. Hi. Yes, you're right, Sean. I had one job. Oh, Sean, we're having a real day. Is it Monday? Is it Monday? No, it's not Monday. It's not. Okay, so we need, this is actually another beautiful lesson. We need, how much butter? 3/4 cup. Remember, when you open your butter, look right there. Look, YouTube. See it? Yes, it does matter. Feasible chaos. Sean, how are you? Say hello to the YouTubes. They're right over here. We're having a funky start, but we're just gonna go and I'm gonna zap this real quick. I need 3/4 cup. So let me cut that and then we'll just zap it. We'll put the egg in there and the vanilla. I was thinking I actually have a bit of an heirloom. Look at this. Wait, I will remind me to tell you about this. Football Sunday. I actually, YouTube, Sean on TikTok is saying he's enjoying Football Sunday. But I actually can say I'll see you your Football Sunday at Football Saturday. Raise your hand if you watched Army versus Navy yesterday. Did you watch Army versus Navy? Ugh. Okay. 3/4 cup in microwave. Be right back. So, oh, I got it. Oh, that was a good game. I am a quasi fan just because I like to see the military teams. Their uniforms this year were very special. Battle of Bastogne versus the Jolly Rogers. But now that I'm a Navy mom, it's more, it's just more special. So I did enjoy it, Sean. I did watch and I did enjoy it. And this is what I was going to joke with you about. Let me show you up close. You can probably find the brand somewhere else. And that is here I live in the United States. The 99-cent store. Hey. Darn it. I'm sorry you had to hear that. The dog wants to lay. Come on, Jay. The dog wants to lay in the front door in the sunshine, and the cat just came along, and the dog is huge. She's 110 pounds, and she just got her feelings hurt. Oh, come here, Jenny. You okay? I'm gonna go lay down. You can stay here with me. Oh, I'm gonna put her outside. I'll be right there. Cats do like sunshine. That cat had one job is right. She wants to go out. I'll be right there. Hi, honey. I know that was savage. That was savage. I'm sorry. Oh, Neil. Oh, Neil. I can't believe you did that. Okay, it needs a little bit more. The 99-cent store is no more, and I have this little bit of vanilla from them from years back. We need a 1 teaspoon. It's gone in. I need an egg. Oh, Sean, that cat, that is my son's cat, and he's just spicy. He's got a real strong opinion, and now that he got the dog out of the sunshine, he's on the couch. Cat life. Okay. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Chee-dee-dee-doo, da, doo, da, doo, da. Egg. I'm going to put the whole thing. No, he's a... Colonel Jack O'Neill was a rescue from the Desert Motor Shop, and he's just, besides being basic desert cat, he's would be considered a domestic short hair. Like if the vet was like, what is this animal? Domestic short hair. And he's sassy. He was here before the dog. So that might be part of what's going on. So, Sean, is your team doing well today? Do you have the jersey on and the face paint? What's going on? I need to add our butter. Who has lobster? Do you have some crab? Do you have some lobster? I went ahead and gave it another blast, and now, oh, it's soft, all right. The butter is soft. Deep breath. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It's always something. I'm going to start mixing it, and then I'm going to switch to the electric beater. And then we're going to incorporate all of it. This is what it looks like so far. Hi. How are you doing, Miss Helena? Miss Tina, we've had some faux pas. YouTube, let me know if you're, oh, it is. Yes, you're right. Feasible chaos, because in the long run, just getting started is the win. Before I turn those beaters on, I just, raw egg, no way. Gingerbread cookie dough mix, 3 cups flour, 2 teaspoons ginger, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. Oh, salt. It says 1/4. Please have a giggle with me. I just thought I had everything out, and obviously I don't. It says, I'm going to do a pinch. Oh, my doodle. This is my most favorite. So I got a big pinch salt going in. 1/4 teaspoon salt, pinch in my world. Then 3/4 cup butter, softened. Okay, moving on. I guess I'm fired from the kitchen. 3/4 cup brown sugar. Mine is the consistency of gravel. So I put 3/4 cup worth of gravel brown sugar, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon vanilla. We've got to do this part, my friends. Look at this antique. I love her. Oh, speaking of antiques, there's a channel I so enjoy. You might enjoy it too. Hi, Mary. It's called Sew Rena. She sews a lot. SEWRENA. Sew Rena. Now is the moment for all y'all to talk amongst yourself. This is a necessary part. I'm going to go here, and engage. Okay, it's breaking up the gravel brown sugar. One of my brown sugar gravel rocks just jumped out. Robin, hi friend, we're making gingerbread. Boy, this one piece just won't go down. I'm going to turn up the speed. Okay, friends, sorry, I know that was noisy. This one hard chunk of brown sugar, let's just throw it out. Life's too short to fight with your brown sugar, so I'm going to throw it out. And we will go back to our bag and score maybe another teaspoon out of the, yeah, here we go. Just like that. Okay, maybe a little more. Okay. One more time. Plug ears. Yes. Yes, feasible chaos. It should be. Okay. Done deal. I'm having a Monday. Speaking of Monday jokes, I just started watching. I like to have a series to watch because at the very end of the day, I feel like my eyes are too tired to read. Ooh, I'm about to start the new Jack Reacher book. My eyes are too tired to read, and I just want to watch one short episode before I go to bed. And I started on Paramount Plus. I started Landman with Billy Bob Thornton, and it's my favorite. Oh, look, I need to talk and smush at the same time. I need to put this in here and blend it together, and I'll tell you about. I really enjoyed seeing Billy Bob Thornton again. I haven't seen him do anything since, I think, Pushing 10. But if you haven't watched Billy Bob Thornton in Sling Blade is quite pop. John Ritter, Billy Bob Thornton, quite possibly one of the most underrated films of our time. My very strong opinion on that. I'll take it to the bank. Here we go. Here's it's coming together, friends. Look at that. Oh, feasible chaos. Okay. I personally abhor profanity. I'm a words girl. I just think there's so many beautiful words and ways you could describe something. Synonym, antonym, bust out your thesaurus, your dictionary. I mean, there's just my opinion, no use for so much profanity. So heads up, it has a lot of profanity. And that seems to be a trademark of the writer, Taylor Sheridan. And if that name is familiar, it's because he wrote, directed, produced so much of Yellowstone 1926 and 1863. So he has a new series out. It's called Landman. Ooh, we might need a little more butter or water or something. We're going to finish our live by taste testing yesterday's creation. You guys, any idea? Diane, are you in here? Oh, Lady D, I was just asking for you. Thank you. The molasses. Can we talk about that? YouTube, see what it looks like? It's pretty dry. So I know Lady D, Master Chef, is in my TikTok. I'm like, girl, come on. What are we going to do about this? And she just said molasses. I'm like, them's fighting words. Okay, those are fighting words. I feel like, my personal opinion, I feel like the molasses is too bold. It's too bold. Lady D, I'm a sissy. I can't eat that molasses flavor. Might as well sit around eating whorehound candies like Uncle Robert. Great Uncle Robert, to be exact. Hi, Beck. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. How's the YouTube verse for you? I'm glad you're here, Beck. I don't know that show, Feasible Chaos. Lady D, can we find a common ground? Come on. Meet me at the DMZ, the demilitarization. It's not the DMZ, demilitarization zone. It's the de-molasses zone. I had to roll my sleeves up on that comment, girl. Girl. There's gotta be a workaround. Come on. Come on, team. We have the power of the internet and social media. There has got to be, it's missing a half cup of molasses. And is that why it's this dry? If I put molasses in this, nobody. Molasses and applesauce. I have my homemade red hot candy cinnamon applesauce. It is so good. It'll slap your grandma. I put into my crock pot 1 box of red hot candy, the box you get to go into the movie theater, with a bunch of apples, pinch of salt, dash of lemon. That applesauce is so good. It's red hot candy applesauce. I should put it in here. I don't know. Okay, you guys. We're going to have to make a decision on this. Look at the consistency. Thank you for asking, Beck. I know you just got here. We have already creamed our brown sugar. It's brown sugar, butter, egg, and teaspoon of vanilla. It's already been creamed and added. And I am definitely, I'm missing one ingredient, Beck, because I personally do not like molasses. Do I have it? Yes. Do I want to use it? No. Oh, now, Lady D, what about some maple syrup? Huh? It does not have the same consistency as molasses. It's thinner, but we got to do something because this is not gonna. All right, everybody. Okay, everybody. If I end up with a jumbo glass of, Prosecco tonight, you know why. Because this is not going to hold together. All right. I'm going to roll my sleeves up. Maple syrup. There's some votes. TikTok, there's some votes from the YouTube that say, yeah, do the maple syrup. Oh, Robin. This molasses thing has me boggled. Okay. If I know me, it's right there in the refrigerator. Stand by. Talk amongst yourself, your YouTubes and your TikToks. Talk amongst yourself. Molasses. Oh. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I got crazy and threw it out. Like, no, for real. For real. I'm not being a jerk. I got an Arizona tea. I live in Arizona. I drink Arizona tea. Okay. I'm not being a rascal and being like, oh no, honestly, really, I don't have it. I'm preparing to go to my Texas house. I'll start the moving process in January. Grandma came over to help me. Hi, William. I'm curious if she tossed it out because I know I had it, but I think it was like years old. It doesn't go bad, right? And it doesn't go bad like honey. Maybe if I did honey and maple syrup. Here, this is for you. Clink. Clink. This is my favorite flavor. It's called a half and half. I love drinking an Arnold Palmer. And this is half and half diet iced tea and lemonade. It's so good. Okay. Pardon me. Manuka. Ooh. Oh, feasible. If I had some Manuka honey, I don't think I'd part with it in my gingerbread. Yes, Beck. Yes, Beck, you're right. Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna step over to the pantry. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, William. Please hold the phone. I'll just be a moment. I'm gonna come right here to the pantry, and I do have a honey. Okay, this is probably the workaround. I have a honey bear right here, of course. It's solid, which means it's going into the microwave. So oh yeah. Busy bee, squeezable honey. Actually not. Look, ugh. I'm going to put it half. Can we meet in the middle on that? In the DMZ? Do you get my joke? I know, Beck. Do you guys get my joke? That's probably not even a funny joke. Okay, only I think it's funny. The DMZ, the demolasses zone. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock. Okay, and then we will get that incorporated right now. Oh, this is one of my favorite things in the world. Do you guys use this? It's just 100% maple syrup, and I just I have oh, it needs a little more. Hold on, we need a little more. I have some black food coloring to give it some dark color. Yeah, sorry. I know that was pretty tasteless. Forgive me. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, friends. Let us just meet in the middle. Beck, you're making kimchi? Oh, that's another one that are we kind of rascally today? Well, let me scratch my ear. We're all kind of rascally today, aren't we? That's because Diana, I don't think you were here. I think there's a mouse in the house. The cat and the dog were going nuts over there in the corner between the easy boy chair and the couch and just scratching and pawing and trying to get something. I'm like, okay, anyhow, focus. Maples, oh. Hi. Go ahead. Did I tell you I'm open to work? Mercy. I'm new here. All right, have you ever had something that you like so much you don't use it a lot because you don't want to, I don't want to run out of it too fast. So I haven't used this in probably a month. Back, I want to know how that kimchi turns out. It was going to be a summer project here on the Tastemaker show, which I don't think they're doing it this, anywho, I wanted to do kimchi, but then it had so many waiting, that's funny, feasible, because you can't, oh, mercy. Oh, okay, guys, we might just be down to just, I'm a professional. I didn't do the kimchi in the Tastemaker series over the summer because it had so many steps that you had to wait. You guys, Houston, we're having a problem. My long story about the molasses is Grandma came over to help. Like the goal is just every day. I almost just want to go like, ah. Yes, you're right, Beck. That's why it wasn't gonna. Oh. It wasn't gonna work for a live video because there was too many have to pause. Now remind me, we're gonna taste this. We're almost there. And then what to do with all of this. We got 2 things left. Here we go, team. We're all Wonder Pets. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're gonna go, ooh, you guys. It's so good. It's so good. Maple syrup for the win. I bet there's a lot of powerful and beautiful uses for molasses. It's just not in my world. Here we go. We're gonna mix it with some honey. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, mercy. I'm having a Monday. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. While we wait for that, so you saw I put those 5 bananas in there, and I've got these peels. I put them in a plastic tub, pitcher, cup, cover it with water for a day or two, and then use that potassium-filled water for my plants. Everything can get used twice. Yes, Beck, it is a labor of love. Okay, let's try one more time. And Lady D, I just want to say thank you so much. I just love hearing the professional opinion. Stay true to the desired outcome. A little bit more. Little bit more. Now, let me get a fork and whisk it together. I got a fork right here. There. My friends, I think we've got it. Half cup. Boom. Ready, set, let's mix. I seem to remember molasses had a medicinal purpose too. Okay, let's get it together here. I was going to say, Beck, you are so right that if you're going to make your own fresh kimchi, I've done it a couple of times. It is truly a labor of love. Truly. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to put one more dash maple syrup, use sour cream instead of cream cheese in your cornbread. Hey, that sounds good. That is why I had the maple syrup out. It's like I had to have a substitute. I don't think I'd noticed it at first. Now, let us get our saran wrap. This is in our part 1 for putting together homemade gingerbread, so that, yes, you can buy it in a kit. Yes, that's just like open and create. Though I feel like there is a better way. I'm not a Mandalorian. This is the way that who can you get together in your community, your family, friends, neighbors. And if you were having a dinner party, you could start with making the gingerbread and then put it into the refrigerator and then have the dinner and then take it out and cut the shapes. I just think that this is a fresher, healthier, more interactive, family memory making oriented way to enjoy holiday festivities. Whether you're celebrating Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Festivus, this is it. Yes, feasible. Are we making some memories right now? So I'm going to probably do 2. And I need to wash my hands. I'm going to use my hands to shape it. Can you see? Meow, 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 meow. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Get it? Ooh, I don't know. Do you guys think it's still too crumbly? Rumbly in my tumbly. Okay. Oh, it smells good. The memories, Sunday Fest. Yes, it is. It is. Okay, honestly, I think it's a little crumbly dry. Beck, thank you, Beck, for mentioning that. We made sugar cookies. We're doing the 12 days. Tuesday is going to, oh, wait, hang on, TikTok. I had to do the puzzle. Oops. All right, got it. I think this might be a little crumbly. Mercy. Airtight. Oh, there's no need to punch it. Oh, hold, it's Grandma. Let me tell her real quick. Hold on, everybody. Sorry for the interrupt. Like, she didn't even take no for an answer. Okay, now, you hi. One time we were live and my son called from basic training and I couldn't hang up fast enough on you guys. Sorry. Grandma, I just told her I'll be 10 minutes. Hi, you're live on the show and everyone can hear your call. Did you see the message? Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, guys. We're live. I have one roll of out. Thank you, YouTube, for greeting her. Thank you so much. This got sideways, but here we go. This is one roll ready to go into the refrigerator. Every recipe I've seen all said chill overnight, chill for 8 hours, chill for 4 hours. I am gonna do part 1 and part 2. And I appreciate Great Grace for it because I feel like this was really important. Anybody who's like, well, what do I do? How do I entertain these grandkids I've never met before? I'm meeting my stepchildren that I've never met before. What do we do? You make gingerbread. You make sugar cookies. Sugar cookie doesn't have to be refrigerated. And oh, yes, Beck, we made them on Monday. It's here on YouTube. The video's on YouTube. We made them and 3 ingredients. 4 if you want to add butter. I think it's a little crumbly, guys. But here we go. So long story short, it's live. They were so good. Butter, sugar, flour, mix, roll out into shapes or just press. We made pressed cookies. Okay. My friend, can you see? It's a little crumbly, my friends. And back, they were so delicious. And then we made fresh frosting. My whole goal, I have a goal with you, friends, and that is, I'm just going to press this. I would love to see more people, families, friends, communities, do more hands-on fresh food, cooking, memory making, especially around the holidays. And even if you're like, I'm not having my neighbor in my house while I'm cooking nothing, that's okay. What if you made a couple extra and took it next door to your... People are lonely this time of year, friends. People are lonely. Your smile, your effort that you make, it's so important. You're so needed. All right. Lady D, you're not here. Okay, it's a little crumbly, friends, but we did it. We've got 2 packets. Yes, it is a little crumbly, and it's got to go back to either how I did the butter or how I didn't put molasses in it. Okay, these are done. Those are going to go in the refrigerator as soon as we're over. Now, last thing, my friends. Last thing is, it is going to be, you know what, feasible, something will happen. Now, YouTube, yes, Beck. On YouTube, I put up a clip these platforms are a little different. When I do live, there's a full recorded version that is available to watch from now until, Thank you, Feasible YouTube. Feasible Chaos is saying hello. This video, the full thing, start to finish, is here on YouTube under 12 days, how to make simple pickles. And TikTok, we have like a clip. Use my recipe, use anybody's, but I'm here to tell you that we did this. This is a simple, easy gift to make for somebody. You can do them in the refrigerator. It'll take one day. Now, this one fork is so tired. It's been used for everything. Thank you, Beck. I'm glad you joined me today. And Feasible, thank you. I'm glad you've been here too. I am going to grab out one slice. There you go. This is what it looks like. Here we go. It's okay, Feasible. And now take a bite. Take a bite. Ooh. That's good. Spicy, tangy, a hint salty, dilly. This is my jar, but I have the other jar. These are mine to eat, and it also has jalapeno, a garlic, an onion in there. My heart in our 12 Days of Christmas series is that you will find something that you can make with your own two hands. Yes, of course, we all want a winning lottery ticket. But a beautiful, handmade, thoughtful, heart-filled gift is so appreciated, especially when you think of how many service people you have in your life. Oh, I love a pickle. Beck, I love a pickle. Pickle juice, right? After a long marathon, I love some pickle juice. We have made easy refrigerator pickles, and part of that process was that you can pickle anything. An onion, a cucumber, a zucchini, okra, mushrooms, carrots. What if you made pickles for somebody? The sugar cookie, like if you know somebody who can't have a lot of sugar, make them pickles. The sugar cookie, 3 ingredients, so simple. And another passionate thing about sharing this on 12 Days of Christmas is that, you guys, who doesn't have flour, butter, sugar? You cannot unpickle. Once it's pickled, it's so good. So, I think I already talked to you guys about this. You don't have to just throw these out, and they're very slow in a compost pile. But if you soak these in water in a pitcher, I usually reuse these plastic cups. Again, overnight, like one full day, the water will be gray and frothy looking, and now it's perfect to put on top of your houseplants. And on that happy note, I'm going to go. I would totally sit and chat because we're done. The 12 days, part 1, 12 Days of Christmas, day 4, part 1, where we started our monkey butter and started our gingerbread like cookie that we're going to roll out and bake into shapes tomorrow. We started it. That's okay, Feasible. Thank you so much. Thank you for the taps. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. My heart is to share something that is helpful. As you saw, Grandma is trying to call through, called multiple times. I've got to get next door. I hope you try this. It's so fun. It's so easy. And you might just surprise your teacher, your mail person, your trash guy, your hairstylist with some homemade pickles or homemade cookies. Yes. Thank you, Beck. You too. And okay, that's Grandma again. Thank you so much, Feasible Chaos. Now, have you ever seen, we always sing out YouTube. YouTube, you get a song to go out. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, YouTube. Good night. Hey, thank you so much for watching the Sherilyn Show. I'm Sherilyn. I will be back tomorrow and we're going to finish up this recipe. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.